This is another in a series of Microsoft Office training clips.
I'm going to use the expression builder to calculate payroll for employees in my database. This database includes personal information about employees in the personal data table to include their ID, first name, last name, address, and so on. I also have a table that's related that talks about human resources data. The human resources data table includes the employee ID, creating the relationship between personal data and human resources, the employee hours, rate, and other information. I'm going to create a query that calculates payroll. I'll click Create, Query in Design View. I'll show the personal data table and the human resources data table. I did so by double-clicking the table name. Notice there's no join line between the tables. The field list for the personal data table has the ID, and the human resources data table has the ID. I'll manually create the join line by dragging one field on top of the other. I can examine the join properties. And I see it's a one-to-one relationship. I will include the employee first name, last name, department, hours, and rate. In the next available field, I want to calculate the payroll. By right-clicking on the field, I can left-click Build. Here's a screenshot of the expression builder. This opens the expression builder and gives me the query that I'm working in with none of the field names. The field names will not show until the query is saved. I'll cancel, save, and following the LNC, the Lizinski naming convention, QRY to identify the object type, and then payroll. Clicking OK saves the query. Now when I right-click on the field and choose Build, I have the field names. To calculate gross pay, I multiply the hours times the rate. Now I know the asterisk is the operator for multiplication. In the expression Elements panel, if I click on Operators, I'll see a list of all operators on the right side. When I return to the query, I then can choose the pay rate. Notice the field names are inside brackets, and click OK. EXPR1 shows as the field name. I'm going to change that to payroll. And when I view the query, the calculated payroll exists. Automatic recalculation is in effect. If I change Carol's hours from 50 to 40, her current payroll is $12.50. When I post that data, it automatically changes to 1,000. I'm now going to create a field that calculates a 15% increase over the current payroll. I'll return to Design View. When I right-click on the field and choose Build, I want to be able to multiply payroll times 1.15. Notice payroll is not in the expression category panel. Why? I haven't yet saved the query. I'll click Save, right-click the field, left-click Build. Payroll times 1.15. And I'll change the EXPR1 to read 15% increase. When I view the query, I see a 15% increase. Notice the numeric format doesn't exist. 1.15 is a constant multiplied by the payroll value, which is in a currency format. In Design View, I will right-click the 15% increase field and left-click Properties. In the Format field, I'll choose Currency. By typing the first letter, I can navigate quickly to the currency format. I'll close the property sheet, save my changes, and click View. The query now reflects the current payroll and a 15% increase for each employee. The Expression Builder Microsoft Access provides quick access to common functions available within the program. Expression elements, expression categories, and then expression values.
Another Microsoft Office training opportunity. Brought to you by the Office Savant. DellInstitute.com